Welcome to the Bucketheadland auction. This is a limited time auction for paying patrons of the park only. Our first item is 2 Bucketheadland t-shirts. These are handcrafted by Albert. They are both 100% cotton silk from Bucketheadland. Again, they are manufactured by Albert. Slightly worn, as Albert does have to test the materials. Our second option are 4 one-of-a-kind 1981 Bucketheadland miniature figures. The Bucket Bots have been working very hard on these. We think $4.99 as the starting bid is a fair offer. These plastic Bucketheadland figurines are approximately 2 inches tall. 2 from the 1981 Train to Bucketheadland set, which is very rare, only 5 ever created. 3 of them were destroyed in the roller coaster incident of 1984. You will receive 1 butcher Buckethead and an engineer with a coffin, as well as 2 mid-80s Buckethead figures, 1 with an axe and 1 with a chainsaw. Butcher and engineer are in very good conditions. Some of the scratches are from the worm infection, but we've since gotten this under control. You will receive the item as pictured. The other 2 are mint condition. Buckethead himself has kept them in the slaughterhouse, away from anything that could harm them. Our next item is the original 16mm film of the unreleased Bucketheadland Chamber of Horrors. The original screening of this was cancelled due to a flock of wild slunks. $275 is a fair starting offer. This color 16mm film has 2 different 3.5-minute film loops. Reel number 1 depicts a ghostly apparition of Buckethead with visible organs doing a robot dance. These are hyper-realistic special effects. We use technology that we can't specifically reveal at the moment, although we can say no one else has this technology for visible organ simulation. Reel number 2 is an animated show of a monster eating children. Buckethead drew the concept art for this piece, and Albert completed the rest of the animation. These were projected onto walls in the Bucketheadland Chamber of Horrors before remodel. Unfortunately, no one witnessed this event. We can promise that this did happen. Reel number 1 has some deep gate scratches along the right edge. These were caused by a chicken without a head that got loose. However, the situation has been rectified and the chicken is living happily with proper sustenance. Number 2 is mostly pristine. Both have a few manufactured splices. Bucketheadland will send them in a new canister for ultra-safe storage. Our Our next limited edition item is the Bucketheadland poster for the Haunted Farm attraction. We have 3 of this item, and $43.50 is a bargain. These will only increase in value over time, and they are printed in pristine digital quality. These posters are featured inside the park. However, it is impossible to steal them due to the snatch and gobble humpers. A purchase of this is guaranteed to come fresh to your lawn. The artwork was altered in later editions. The text says, "They've been dying to meet you at the haunted farm." These come pre-framed. Our next item is the Bucketheadland Collector Spoon. I am very excited about this item. The only copy of it used to appear in our haunted roller coaster ride towards the southern exit. However, since the Safety Commission deemed this ride unfit for human use, we have had to dismantle the ride. We are deciding to sell this at a bargain bin price of $4.99. It is a nice limited edition Bucketheadland Collector Spoon. It is in wonderful shape, sealed behind glass doors, untouched. Our next item, and I cannot explain how giddy this item makes me. The Bucketheadland Haunted Farm original animatronic characters. You might be looking at the price. $5,500 seems like a very steep price for this item. However, shipping costs and liability make up the lion's share of this purchase. Animatronics are extremely dangerous, and we are not responsible for any bodily harm that comes to the user of this item. We urge you to exercise the utmost caution if you do not intend to suffer bodily harm. These were originally featured in the Bucketheadland animatronic Haunted Farm ride. However, they had to be removed when the Safety Commission shut down the majority of Bucketheadland. We are currently in several legal and physical battles with the Safety Commission. These characters were removed when the ride was refurbished in 1998 to meet these safety conditions. They are in perfect working order and very realistic. 2 floating ghost piglet heads blink and cry. Killer So character growls and roars. We cannot guarantee the extent to which these animatronics do or do not perform. They are extremely volatile, and we urge you to go very near them if you wish to experience bodily harm. Impressive. So has some wear and tear on the rear, not noticeable when displayed. Serious inquiries only for this item. If the buyer does not have $5,599 US at the time of purchase, we will not be selling this item. Our next item is the Bucketheadland map poster of 1975, 30 by 40. This is a huge vintage map of Bucketheadland, pre-framed straight to your lawn. full-color painted illustration. Beautiful display item. Buyer pays shipping, as this is a very large item. This is a collector's edition piece. We only have 3 of these in stock. Our next item is the Bucketheadland Haunted Farm original animatronic of Buckethead himself. This is an incredible deal at under $10,000. A working animatronic figure of Buckethead playing his guitar. I dare you to find one of these for sale anywhere else, ever. I really lucked out getting a hold of this one, but my house burned down, so sadly I need the cash. This figure was removed and replaced in 1998, along with several other safety regulations. The new model has more realistic movement, but this one works great. Missing finger on right hand, some stains on bucket, otherwise perfect. In my opinion, these improve the condition of the item and give it a realistic, worn, rustic look. These would go great with the Haunted Farm pigs. Serious inquiries only. Any buyer without proper funds to purchase this item will be ignored. Our second to last item is the Hitchhiker Ghost, Leatherface's Castle, coming in at only $8.99. This retired glow-in-the-dark beanie, hit with a hitchhiker character from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the film, was bought at gift shop at Buckethead Theme Park. The tag says Leatherface's Castle. It is a near mint condition with a cheap $2 shipping. Our final item is the Bucketheadland Souvenir Wallet. This black and gray canvas wallet has Velcro and is only $8.50. The Japanese writing looks like it says Bucketheadland, although I do not know how to read. This is a never-used item. Very rare, extremely collectible. Thank you for coming to the Bucketheadland auction of May 11th, 2001. Please remember, the park will be closed for Mother's Day, although you can hop the fence. Albert will be there to stop you. We wish you the worst of luck. Have a terrible day.